What's up guys, my name is Deanosauros and I'm bringing you a Nidalee jungle game. For the runes we're going to be running AP in the glyphs and in the coins. We're going to be running AD in the marks for the extra auto attack damage on the jungle clear, and we're going to be running armor to tank camps better. So for the masteries we're going to have the keystone on Thunderlords because it's going to give you a lot more burst. Then we're going to have precision and merciless for the extra damage, and apart from that it's really up to preference, so I go for as much damage as I can. You could also go for more healing by going into the resolve tree and some other things you could shake up there. So just those three, get those for the extra damage. Hello everyone, I got a little gameplay commentary for you guys. I'm going to be playing Nidalee on the Rift, and let's go over the different teams we have here. On the enemy team we can see a Jax, a Tryndamere, Shen, Lucian and LeBlanc, which so I'd say Jack, oh my god, this is fast. Say Jax and Tryndamere are kind of like really late game powerhouses, whilst on our team we see Nidalee, Ziggs, Graves, Blitzcrank, and what's it called, Beardy Man, Brolaf, and so kind of Olaf, Blitzcrank, Nidalee, they're all kind of early snowbally, mid-game potential skirmish battle kind of picks, whilst the other team has like these really strong Jax, Tryndamere as a split pusher, both of them really. They have well, LeBlanc is kind of like early as well, but and Lucian is also, it's just overall a really good champion to play at any time of the game. And they have the support was what's the support again? Actually don't remember. Oh, there you go. Shen support. Yeah, Shen is also more of a late game, all over the map kind of player, kind of champion. So we have to make this work early on, obviously, because the Jax and the Tryndamere would be so big of a problem if we don't start snowballing early on. And that's obviously, of course, Nidalee is the kind of champion where you want to get ahead early with anyway. So we actually have a really interesting setup. We have the early game advantage versus the late game advantage. So that's kind of what I want to highlight with this game, is what things you have to pay attention to try and win the game with a more early mid-game oriented team. So the first thing that's really important is that you recognize the fact that you have a more early team, that you're stronger early on, and you make that work. So we're gonna get into this game. For the clear, the first Krug's camp is really easy. You do a spear, so it's rooted, and then you just, when he's almost at you, you smite him and you can stun him, and then it's just an easy clear. So I'm actually at full health here. I'm just gonna go over this because Nidalee, it's interesting. So the next thing, the second camp is, I'm not gonna spear right away. I'm gonna auto attack like twice, maybe 3 times, and when he's almost there, boom, the spear comes in, and I time it right with the stun. So here I stun him, I run away, go out of Cougar form, another auto attack, and another spear. So auto attack, and then boom, boom, the stun comes in again. I walk away. So that's really what you want to do with an early clear on Nidalee. I especially will run with AD marks, I think, yeah, marks, AD reds, and then AP blues and quints, and then armor, obviously, armor in the seals. So this is a pretty good clear. Normally you want to pop a pot early on as well, but I'm doing really well. So, but I should have popped it at blue. I'm gonna do it late, but it's okay. For the blue, it's pretty much the same thing. So the clear early on with Nidalee is just all about kiting. So you kite, you spear, you do your burst in Cougar form, and you run away again. So when you get your jump, it's going to be even easier, and then towards later in the game you can just spear and jump in when you get some damage. Then it's just going to be, the camp's going to be dead. So let's get a little bit more into this, into the team comps, what we want to do as an early game strong people. As you can see, my top lane is already pushing, and the Jax actually shows up right there, so I'm just going to quickly clear this. In some cases you might want to leave this, but I choose not to. I guess I only see it afterwards. It's actually really important that while you're clearing, you keep an open eye for the lanes, what's happening, especially this early if you're not like a farm champ. So Jax is gonna tank a few shots, really stupid of him. Boom, flash in, kill him instantly. And here I'm going for the outplay. Instead of jumping straight for the bush, I jump back when he's already warded. Boom, I spear, and there it comes the damage. Easy pickup for us. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Ziggs picks up a kill as well, which is kind of impressive against LeBlanc, but I guess he poked her down really well. So that tells me I have a good Ziggs, and Olaf is already ahead right now. I also want to tax the lane, definitely, especially when you're an early game, like when you're late game champion, sure, tax the lane. It's really important for me as Nidalee to, while we just had 3 kills, the enemy has to restabilize, come back to lane, that I get as much experience as I can. So I'm gonna ward this out to protect my laner, because Jax might come back right away because he's angry, whatever. So right now you're gonna see me tax the lane, instantly try a full clear. Unless something happens, I'm gonna do a full clear, so I get ahead in experience and gold as much as I can. So I gotta kill and an assist, and I'm gonna do a full clear for the experience. Also get a bit of tax in the top lane, so that's gonna put me as much as ahead as I can be. So I'm not just gonna back after I get a kill, like, oh, I can buy my jungle item. Fuck no. I'm gonna keep clearing, and I'm gonna get some more experience and some gold as well. So you're gonna see me clear this. I have no idea why I walked back. I guess I'm worried about my health. So boom, we're gonna clear this a few times. And so the full clear is really important, because getting ahead, getting the experience now while there's nothing really of no opportunities for me, means that I can later utilize the opportunities that will come better, because I'm not running behind on experience yet. So I just want to make the best of my time, get as much farm as I can. I don't want to try and force anything like on LeBlanc mid. You're not going to be able to gank that unless she does something incredibly stupid. So I just go for sure money right now. Just go for the cash. Boom, pick that up. And I think I'm going bot as well. So I should be popping the pot then and healing back up. So yeah, you do see me going over there, just making like sure. I put the pressure on, right? If we can get some kills here, that'd be amazing. So I come in, I try to hit the spear. It's really important as Nidalee to hit the spear. He jumps away, flashes, so we're not gonna pick up anything here. We're just safely back away. Like, we don't want to go on their turret right there, but it's good that we pop this flash. Always try to keep a timer on the flashes. This one is 5:45. It's 5 minutes to flash, so you want to keep track of that. I'm gonna back in this bush so I can still react during the back. That's 8 seconds that I can still react. Like here, I missed the spear. If I hit that, maybe I can make something happen. But I still keep on pressure. They still have to be worried right now. Like, is she still gonna be there? And that's important as a jungler with this early game capacity, that you keep them on their toes. This way, you don't really have to gank to have an impact on that lane, right? So that's pretty sweet. I'm gonna pick up some items here. This is actually on patch 6.1. So the new jungle item for AP is out. It's called I think Runic Echoes. And right now you see me doubting. I haven't played Nidalee in a while, and you see me doubting like, what am I gonna pick? I end up opting for the ward one, because I wanna really like make awareness of where the enemy Jax is, so I can counter him a lot. That's really that's gonna be my strong point right now against the Jax early game. Counter ganking him is going to be so effective. I'm going to be able to burst him instantly, so that's great. I pick up the ward item. If you're new on Nidalee, I definitely recommend getting Chilling Spine, because the movement, the slow and steal allows you to hit your spear much more accurately, and that's what it's all about on Nidalee. If you can't hit your spears, you're not going to do well, so it's really important. So as you can see, for clearing, I'm still doing the auto attack kind of kitey thing. So it's really important to do that so you can stay out. You also bought a couple pots. You also have your heal, but you don't want to run out of mana. So it's kind of important that you still kite them a little bit until you get a little bit more items. So right here they're skirmishing. So I walk a bit up just in case LeBlanc would come. I can do something there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and farm. And right now I could pick up my buffs, but I see LeBlanc here. You're gonna see her do it. There you go. On the map you can see her walking into that corridor, and that's just a really bad spot for her to be in. So I'm walking up. The Ziggs forces her to go there again. He's out of mana, so she's like, I'm safe, and boom, pick up the kill easily. Because she's going there. It's just a bad spot to beat. It's her mistake, and that's something I really want to highlight when you're playing. Especially, always you have to do this, but especially when you're playing one of these champions that early game is like their strong part. Early mid game snowballing kind of champion. You want to be watching what's happening in the lanes. You want to be watching whether or not you can do something. Like right there, I don't necessarily have to be watching top lane, but mid lane I'm so close, so I just watch what can happen. Also on the Jax, I missed my spear, so I don't bother actually trying to do anything anymore. So I just walk away. It's really important that if you don't hit your spear, take it. You know, you put some pressure, whatever. Just don't go in unless you know you have a ton of damage. So right here, my bot lane gets double killed. So I'm gonna be trying to see if I can do something here. I'm actually gonna make a little bit of a mistake here. I should have flashed right here. I thought I could get on her, and I flash afterwards was really stupid because it just doesn't make any sense. But it's just like a recovery flash, you know. It's like, oh shit, I missed it. I should have flashed, and then I just flashed. But I clear a bit of the wave. I keep them off the turret. That's really good. And I'm just gonna go back to get my item right now because well, I don't know. I don't think I was safe there. So we're just gonna go back. There you go, buy the item. And I also want to pick up my blue, so I don't want to show too much on the bot lane, because if I'm the jungler, if I'm the enemy jungler, and I see the jungler in bot lane, and I know which red is up, then I'm just gonna steal that shit, right? Or blue, I'm just gonna steal that instantly. So I think Olaf actually knows that, and he warded it, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty decent. And oh, missed the jump right there. And again, you're gonna see me like not just go for blue and try to make a move. I'm just gonna try and clear as much as I can again, so I won't fall behind in experience if there happens to be gank opportunity after another. So if I constantly have to gank, then I want to be able to do that. So I want to secure that possibility to make plays by farming a lot. You know? So it's different. Like on Udyr, I just go like right now. I clear start from Grump and go all the way down to the. I guess that's just what I have to do. I have to farm a lot and I have to get fed that way. But Nidalee, she wants to make plays, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna farm as much as I can. So I'm farming. Meanwhile, I see something's happening there. And the interesting thing here is that I put a trap first, and then I throw my spear, and then I boom jump on him, get the reset, and boom, he walked into my trap, so pick up the double kill. That was actually impressed myself there, because like the second I put the trap, I was like, why am I putting a trap? And then it just sort of worked out. But here, I shouldn't have jumped towards her. I should have jumped like to the top more, so I could try and dodge it. I don't think I would have dodged it anyway, but we got enough damage, so easy pickup there. 2v1 is actually really bad positioning on LeBlanc's part. She's not that good apparently, but hey, you gotta capitalize on these things. You gotta actually analyze this. Like the LeBlanc's not that. If the LeBlanc is like 5-0, then we should have gotten the hell out of there, right? So you gotta be aware of those things as well. So boom, again, I'm gonna continue farming, and in the end, you're gonna see me pick up a couple kills, like 3 kills for the team. But I'm still doing a full clear of my jungle. I'm not like going back right after. I have heals, I have a lot of damage, I can clear really fast as Nidalee. So I do clear, boom, I clear it, everything. So the whole jungle is clear right now, so I'm still gonna go bot, and I decide like I can back there and maybe make an impact there. So boom, they pick up the kill without me. That's okay. The teleport comes in, he's gonna flash, there you go. And we don't get to do anything here. Throw my spear in the turret. Oh, there is LeBlanc. Now here it's really important to note that I'm trying to bait her. So the plan here is I'm not going on her. Like, there you go. She does her combo, I instantly jump away. That was the plan all along. So like bait her in a little bit to like come at me, and like now she doesn't have anything. She can't do her burst on anyone. And on the other hand, she also came in a little bit. So maybe we could have gotten kills. We don't have CC anyway, so that wouldn't work. But that was kind of the idea. So I wasn't. That's something you want to play with as Nidalee, as an assassin kind of squishy kind of champion. You can bait people really easily because they think like, I can get him, and then you jump away towards your team. So that's a really good play. Like here, it's really dumb of me to start the dragon because I know their jungler in the mid is here and we only have top. Graves actually backed, and yeah, we pick up the dragon and we both die. So what I wanted to say here is that Graves backed. Like, don't be one of those fucking assholes who go like, oh my god, Graves. CZ, where the fuck did you guys? I'm typing, where the fuck did you guys? And then I was like, wait, no. I should have seen them back. So I wasn't paying attention to that. But if you see them backing, don't be like, oh, you should have come with us to Dragon. No, he backed. That's what he did. So I have to respect that. I didn't. And I paid the price. So I'm not going to whine to my... I actually almost did because I was like, what the fuck? Where'd you go? We could have taken Dragon. No, if he decides to back there, then that's the way it is, right? I'm not going to be able to change that, and whining about it afterwards just gonna, it's not gonna do anything. So I choose to pick the perspective in which I can learn. Like, oh, I should have been more aware of the fact that he was backing instead of, oh, you should have come with us because it was a good idea. So it was a bad idea because he went back. So right here there's gonna be some skirmishing. I'm gonna try and defend this turret on my own. Sometimes it's not a good idea, but right now I'm just gonna try. I have a lot of burst damage. I'm 4, 1, and 2, so I do have the potential, and they're really low as well, so I do have the potential to put some pressure here to get them to back off, right? So if I hit a spear and I go in, Lucian would be dead, stuff like that. Boom, I do end up hitting a spear. They're scared out of their minds, so they're gonna back the fuck off here. So that's pretty interesting as well. If you can defend the turret, definitely have to defend the turret if you can. Sometimes if it's like an Alistar or something, don't fucking go to the turret, but like here, they're all squishy, they're all low. So I'm gonna stop them back. And these are also minions, so this is gold and experience that I'm racking up, and I've saved the turret, which keeps them from getting gold. So that's really behind it. As a jungler, it's really important to note that when you can protect turrets when you're near and you see your laner dying or backing, protect that turret, get the farm. It's farm for you, so it's really good for you, and it's good for the whole team, so why the fuck not just do it. And I'm gonna pick up my buffs again, my red buff, and I see Jax right there ganking, so I'm gonna quickly finish this off, go up there. He's actually not ganking, but I want to be ready for the counter gank. As I said, if I can localize him, counter ganking is my absolute strength right now. He's way weaker than me. I have a ton of burst damage, and so I see her. I'm waiting for commitment right here. It's really important. Boom, she used her W, so that's my cue to go in. It's like, okay, you jumped, you ain't going nowhere. Here I throw my spear, so she has to walk back or walk in. That's pretty good. Boom, I flash behind her, and here he's gonna stun me. I'm gonna jump away, heal myself, spear him, go back in Cougar, and boom, pick up the double kill. And that's what I love about like Nidalee, Lee Sin kind of champions. They just have so much to do in like 1 second. And because I did all of it, if I did one step, didn't do one step of the maybe 6 or 7, I would have not picked up that kill. So that's really something. It's fun, but it's also a lot harder. So be sure if you're playing Nidalee. My first Nidalee game was shit, absolute shit. So if you're playing Nidalee for the first few times, just get a feel of what you can do. You're gonna be behind, and she's an early game snowballing champion. So when you're behind, you're not gonna be very strong. You're gonna die a lot. It's not gonna be fun. But just try to get a feel of her. And as soon as you start hitting those spears in the beginning and you get these kills, like I'm 6-1 right now, get these kills, then you'll start to feel the strength of Nidalee. And that's just when the fun starts. Like right now I cleared again. I want to clear actually my raptors, but I noticed that my team is going into the jungle. So I want to be there. I'm ahead. I'm a strong champion for being ahead at this point of the game. So I want to be where there's going to be some action. They're in the jungle, the enemy jungle. Don't be like, oh, don't be there. Just go there and help them out. Boom, we pick up the jungler. Easy kill. Look at that burst. So high. Pick up the red buff as well. And here you're going to see me. I don't notice that LeBlanc is there. She'd be more aware because she puts a ward. And I'm just going to be like, oh, I'm going to clear the jungle. No, I put a ward, which is good. But I could have been there earlier, but it doesn't matter. So right now, the Trina, I'm going to scare him a little bit with the spear. I'm going to chase that guy. And right here, Trina comes. I don't have a spear, but I just do so much damage. So it's just easily going into Cougar form. It's just something you want to learn as well. Now this spear is all about throwing it at the point where he either dodges it in a way that he has to go somewhere he doesn't want to go. So if he walks where he does want to go, where he wants to run away towards, he has to walk into the spear or walk like more to our side of the lane so we can actually catch him anyway. So there was no good decisions for him there with that spear. That's pretty interesting. And what I was saying, the point where Nidalee becomes stronger, you don't have to hit the spears anymore. You can just jump in, you can flash, boom, you can burst somebody, probably like the Lucian, I could probably just flash on him and kill him. But spears are usually the thing to hit, but like you saw there, you can just go into Cougar form. There's really nothing else for me to do as well. So you just go into Cougar form, burst, a lot of damage. So here I want to do this thing, I'm pinging him and he's like, nope, I'm going back. He's out of mana, but all I needed him to do was fucking auto attack the thing in the back, in the eye. But that's okay, I'm just gonna farm some more and get more experience, more gold. Right now I have 3k in the bank, so don't mistake 3k in the bank to be like, you know what? I'm gonna go back. No, don't go back, just farm. Your whole jungle is up, so you farm, you farm, you farm. Actually also counter jungled a bit when we came back from that play because Jax was covering the lane, so I had vision on him. So you can easily just take his jungle. It'll delay his stacks on the Devourer as well. So it's, when you see them, when he has to cover a lane, this is also something, as a jungler, what would you do if you were the enemy jungler is something really important to ask yourself. Like, what would you do if we just push top lane, if they just push top lane, they got some kills, well, I have to cover that lane like I did bot side, right? I covered the lane, so I know he's going to cover the lane, so I take a bit of his jungle, I ward it, so we can keep track of where he's at, and then I farm my whole jungle, so I put him back, and I put myself so much more ahead. Right now, Dragon is almost spawning, so they want to be like warning that and stuff, and Jax makes the mistake of walking into my team, boom, he's dead. Easy pickup. Right now I know LeBlanc is somewhere in the mid lane, or she's gonna, there she is, so I'm clearing this for the extra move speed thingy, and then I'm gonna put a ward in this bush obviously so we can keep track of where she is. It's really important to use your wards like in the moment, what you need. Don't just be like, ah, there's a good ward. Sometimes, yeah, but you need to focus on what you need. Like right now I need a vision right there, boom. And we pick up the dragon, and right here I'm gonna make a play that looks like a mistake. Like here, I shouldn't go in on that. Boom, he taunts me, and they all stay. Boom, we pick up the kills, double kill for Ziggs. Easy pick up 3 kills. And why? Because I went in like a noob. Honestly, I went in with like, they had CC. I was planning on jumping back immediately, but they had CC. So I jump in, I know I get the reset, I want to jump back, but I get taunted. but luckily I survived and I can jump back. It's called a bait. It's at the moment it was 4v3 because the jungle was already dead. We picked the dragon. It was 4v3, so it's really important that you can just bait them. You can go in. You're an assassin. You know they want to CC you. Like the other thing is you don't want to go back when there's 3-man dead. You want to pressure more objectives. So we're pressuring mid. In the meantime, I see top lane. They're 2-on-1, so I know that they might actually try to make a move here. So I'm waiting in the bush. I'm not going there before they commit. Like right now they commit. Should have hit the spear, but still have enough damage. Boom, Ziggs is there as well. And there we go. So I waited in the bush until they committed. Really important as a ganker, if you're jungler or you're just mid lane, you're ganking somewhere, wait for commitment unless they're really overextended. So another thing, when you're turret diving like this, try to wait until the minions go onto the turret. So the turret is going on the minions right now, and they know they have to run right now. So he pops the ulti. I'm just gonna keep going and get on it, and I just time the ulti perfectly. Boom, get the kill, and then get the fuck out of there. Get some heals, and right now at 10, 1, and 6, and we're just snowballing out of control, which is what we had to do. And right now, I shouldn't have known LeBlanc was coming from the mid lane, but it's just gonna be way too late. You're gonna see me, really. So we take this turret, and then here the LeBlanc comes, and she just instantly ran away, but instead I throw a spear. I don't know why the fuck I threw a spear. Like, I have to burst her, my whole team is here, I have to burst. No, I should just run away, try to stay alive, but it doesn't matter actually because they're gonna surrender this game. There you go, GG, it's over. Because we took the inhibitor level, like I was 13, they were probably level 11, 12, so an inhibitor, and we're that strong, we're gonna be able to win that. So if they hadn't surrendered, we're probably gonna look into playing into doing Baron for sure, because the minions are so strong that they have to put a man there constantly to cover that lane. We're gonna do Baron, or we're gonna push other lanes. We're gonna do both probably, and then after Baron, we're gonna push more lanes. We can snowball that game supremely. So that's it. That's what you want to do as a Nidalee. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like if you did, and also I'd like to know in the comments. Put down if you'd rather see me do a spectate of myself, like where I can actually show you what the other lanes are doing, what's happening across the map, show you the fog of war kind of thing, or whether you prefer it like this, where you just follow my exact gameplay, the game I played myself. Because I can do both. Probably gonna be experimenting with both. Maybe gonna like highlight different things, but whatever. I'd like your opinion anyway. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Peace out.